Us more now about what the farmers are feeling on the ground. I'm joined by Motsepe Matlala, who is a farmer and a part of Newzroom. Matlala, good evening and thank you very much for your time and joining us tonight here on In Focus. Talk to us about the impact that farmers are feeling now on the ground following this unrest.
Well, obviously, the impact that farmers across the board in South Africa, but more particularly in KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng, is the fact that the distribution of food have been interrupted, and to the effect that the cost related thereto has been absolutely very high.
Now, the KwaZulu-Natal Agricultural Union warning that this could lead to a long-term food crisis developing. You share that sentiment?
Well, yes or no? Yes, because I think in the short to medium term, it may well be like that. But I think one is encouraged by the communities in South Africa, not only in KwaZulu-Natal, that had actually come together to clean up, to work together towards ensuring that businesses and everything can actually start. This goodwill is something that needs to be appreciated to an extent that the international community and indeed local investments would begin to see that the support base of what has happened was actually minimum, so to speak.
Talk to me then about what are the urgent issues that need to be addressed and what solutions are being implemented. For example, you've had some milk producers who had to dump close to 2 million liters of milk, particularly in KwaZulu-Natal. You've had feed for livestock being delayed. You've had issues around produce not getting on the shelves. How are these matters being addressed?
Well, to be very honest with your viewers, what has happened recently is not something that started 5 days ago. There has been problems brewing up, and of course we have to admit that there were mistakes that were made as far back as 1994. I say this because clearly when you look at what has happened, particularly on question of poverty and hunger, these matters were not addressed adequately. And I think that going forward in terms of the question that you are asking, I would like to say that if we have done our work very well as we started in 1994, I think that opportunistic people would not have been in a position to can really, play havoc with hungry people. Having said so, therefore, it is our view that the issues of business relating to the interruption of distribution, I think government and private sector have actually managed to destabilize that part, because you know that the distribution is beginning, the fuel is now being distributed, the N3 is opening, and the solidarity of black and white farmers and corporate South Africa, small businesses are working together towards ensuring that the solutions can be found. The taxi people have come up on board to truly defend what is theirs. And that is, in fact, something that we need to learn as we go forward. The president himself, His Excellency Ndate Ramaphosa, have said that these things have caught them with their pens down, in the sense that going forward they will be more prepared of this kind of eventualities.
All right, let's talk then about you yourself. I mean, I know you as a livestock farmer as well as a crop farmer. Will you be able to keep up with the production demand? And can South Africans rest assured that there will be no food shortages?
Well, I think from various experts, and indeed from the farmers themselves, particularly our own membership of the National African Farmers Union of South Africa, we think that once this situation is stabilized, I don't think that there should be any shortage of food at all. Our own minister, Comrade Togo Didisa, has actually spoken about this. As we speak, I want to think that she's still in Natal, engaging with farmers there and there. I don't think that there will be food shortages. I think everybody is coming on board to address the challenges that farmers are facing, the challenges that communities are facing, the challenges that business is facing. And I think I've never seen this kind of working together in a very long time. And I think that because South Africans are working together to ensure that this problem can be arrested, and I think that the food shortage would not really be something to worry about going forward.
All right, Motsepe Matlala, farmer himself, and of course with the National African Farmers Union of South Africa, saying indeed they're working together, the collaborations will ensure there will be no food shortages. This, of course, as the minister has warned society and consumers against bulk buying or panic buying at this time around. We'll